So today we are going to be installing these white face gauges on the instrument cluster. I've already got it pulled out because I like my videos short. I know a lot of people like the how-to videos, and that's just not my style. I hate watching a YouTube video that's 10 minutes long that could have been done in 3. So anyways, these are the bullet points. This still might be a little bit longer video, but these are your special tools. There's 2 of them. There's the part number. I've had these, I don't know, probably 20 years, ever since I worked for Mercedes. I believe that's 140-529-023300. And they go on the side. You're gonna put it behind, and you're gonna catch these little tiny, I know they're kind of hard to see, but these little hooks right here, and there's some on both sides. And it'll pop right out, and then you move your steering wheel all the way down and all the way out, and you can get your hand back there and disconnect those 2 connectors. There's a connector there. But anyways, I will show you. There's little pop pins. There's 4 or 5 of them. Some on the bottoms, looks like, again, there and there. So let me get this apart and be right back. All right, so there were 5 of them. There's 1 in the center, 1 on each side, 1 there and 1 there. And be careful, because these are not glued in or anything. They just, these little cards that have your check engine light and your SRS light and all that stuff on the side of them. A little bit, as you can see it from the back. Those just sit in there, so make sure those will fall out. So you put those on a safe spot. I don't know, I'll figure out a spot. All right, so then you get it like this. And the gauges that I got came from whitegauges.net. They're like 30 bucks on eBay. They seem all right. They're just a sticker. It's just a white sticker. And so anyways, it's pretty self-explanatory. It says you don't have to take the needles off. You can just slide it through the holes and go from there. So anyways, we're going to put that on, and I'll be right back again. All right, so there is one done. It is it's a little bit more tricky than I thought. It does say to use a water solution so you can slide it and put it where you want and squeegee it out. I found that if you just take your time, it does seem to work okay. But I will also say, make sure that it is completely clean. Any debris in there is going to make a little bump. I got that one really good. It's there's no bumps in that one. It is, I mean, you can barely even see it, but there's a small tick of black showing at the tops of these ones. These ones all the way around to about here are perfect, and then there's a small tick of black showing, but I am not, I mean, I can barely even see it, and I'm looking for it. So that one actually turned out really good. So we're going to do this one, and then we'll try the one with both gauges and see how that goes. So give me a minute and I'll try those ones. All right, that one went all right. I had to peel it up twice. It is just a sticker, but it's actually a pretty decent sticker where you can peel it up and it doesn't leave any residue or anything like that. So that was really good. That one actually went on really, really nice. I just had like a little overlap right here where it didn't want to bubble out. So I just peeled up the whole thing until it straightened out all the way across, and then flattened it back out. So that one actually went fairly easy. It is a little bit more tempered. I noticed the holes around the center where it has to go over is, how do you say, it's just barely too small. So it's a little bit tight fit, but once you get it popped down, then you can move it around and go from there. All right, so that last one is installed. So all I did was put the gauges both pointing straight up like that, and then you can slide the sticker down the 2 holes over it and then go around it. And I found it the easiest to line up, not line up the hash marks on this one, but actually line up the words, because once the words are perfectly lined up, all the hash marks were perfect. Because I kept on trying to line these ones up, and then these ones be off a little bit, and then these. I just went down and looked at the words. As soon as the words were lined up perfectly, stuck it down, everything went to good. So let me put it back in real quick. We'll plug it in and make sure all the gauges still move free, and then we'll put it back together. All right, so I just put it back in there, just reading the miles. Let me grab the key and put it, see if everything cool. Looks like RPMs, everything still move. I mean, yeah, no, it looks decent. Oh, let me turn the lights on. That's what I was gonna check. I can't really see anything. It's needs to get dark. I'll come back out here at night and I mean, I can tell that it's lighting up, but it doesn't show on camera or anything like that. But everything looks like it's still working. All my light up lights are working. So, yep, cool. I will put, I think I'm good with that. All the needles still move freely. They went back to where they're supposed to. I'll put the cover on it. All right, so that's what it looks like all back together. Make sure you put your little triangle pieces back in the corner. You get this like snap down like almost all the way, and then you can finagle that corner piece up in there. It's got two little tabs that hold it. But then, yeah, then it just falls right back there. You're gonna stick your hand behind it, plug your two connectors in. I really doubt I'd be able to do it with one hand. Nope. Well, let's see. Stick your hand back there. And oh, I got the connector. So sweet. Just like that. So there's one. And do the exact same thing on the other side. See, there's all the gauges turned on. Yeah, 66,000 miles. Yep. So, where's the other connector? There it is. Got it. Yeah, it's just two connectors. And there we go. Just like that. And then to put it in, you literally just supposed to grab on both sides and push it in. But yeah, I'm gonna do it with two hands. I don't want nothing to crack. This car is old. Just like that. You can see it's just almost flush. Just put it back, and you'll feel it. It'll get really, really, really tight, and then just barely get loose, and you just leave it right there. It's just a compression fit in there. Just there's no screws, no nothing. It pulls right out. And cool. No, I like it. I think the only thing that would have made it better was if he offered the ones, and maybe he did with the wins, but mine is kind of weird because I've got that the triangle there, but it would have been cool to have the AMG over it. Now that I do have the 55 engine in there, 5.4 liter, but cool. I think that'll work. I like that. So anyways, that's how you install the white face gauges, cheap white face gauges on your W210. All right, so this is after it's all together. It's kind of hard to see this. It's all bright on the camera for some reason, but it actually looks pretty good on the phone, on the actual screen. But yeah, that all seems to work good. So turn this on so you can actually see the white face gauges, and yeah, no, it turned out really, really good. I like it. Yeah, like I said, the needles have a little bit of a glow to them when I turn the actual light off. You can see yeah, you can see like it's got like a backlight glow to it that follows the needle. But no, that's gonna work good. I like it. It doesn't it's not like the whole thing glows at night, but during the daytime it is definitely gonna look good with the white face. So cool, there it is, installed. Hopefully not like too long of a video for you, but there you go.